Hey everybody, it's Crappie Kirby, and in this week's episode of Fish Eat Live, we're going to do a recap of the incredible Grizzly Jig Show 2023. Now last year, inclement weather may have dampened attendance a little bit, and it threatened to do that this year, but luckily the weather held off, cleared up, and I believe they were reporting record attendance at the Grizzly Jig Show 2023. It was a great event with a ton of pros, a ton of crappie enthusiasts just sharing information for 3 days, Thursday through Sunday. I was there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday I had to leave to DJ a big party. But just an overall great time of people sharing the information, sharing the love, sharing the fellowship, and their passion for crappie fishing. We had a lot of great information shared, a lot of great speakers and seminars. And I learned a ton. Plus, there was a lot of great new products released, including the much anticipated 16-foot B&M Diamond Series jig poles. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Plus, the incredible eye-hole jig and crappie magnet collaboration. You're going to see a little bit of that in this show. And do I dare say the Sea Arc Perfect Crappie Boat, the Flex? You're going to share that information as well. Plus, I learned an incredible knot, which in my opinion is a combination of the loop knot and the polymer knot, known to be the strongest knot out there for crappie fishing. We're going to share all that information today, plus the winners of the Crappie Magnet Soar Lip 'em All Getaway, sponsored by Cornfield Crappie, B&M Rods, Hook and Bullet, and of course Crappie Magnet. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the incredible recap, in my eyes, of the 2023 Grizzly Jig Show. Joe Floyd, what are you holding there?
We got the new Black Diamond by B&M scoping pole,
Black
16 foot.
I didn't know B&M had a 16-foot pole. Is this something new? Huh?
Looking good, ain't it?
It is. Is this a new rod?
It is. It'll be out April 1st. Something that we've been working on for quite some time here. We've had input from every pro staffer that we have. I think we've got it right.
It looks amazing. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
I sure can. Of course, you've got a little bit of an extended handle back here so that it'll fit up under your elbow.
Okay.
You've got your carbon fiber handle here with the exposed blank.
Okay.
And then, of course, you know, this is all genuine Portuguese cork here, never the fake stuff for us.
And the carbon fiber makes it lighter, correct?
Oh, absolutely it does.
Yeah.
And it provides a lot more sensitivity to it, too.
Right.
16 feet long. It's got a stiff action to it. Very sensitive at the tip. You can feel just about anything with it.
Can I hold it? Let me
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, it's light.
Yeah, it'll be the lightest
Super
on the
light.
market.
Yep.
And it doesn't have a buggy whip effect.
No.
So you can just boat sling them, right?
You can.
Yeah. I mean, depending on the size.
Depending on the size, yeah, there's a common sense factor that falls into place. You know, if you want to boat flip a pounder, that's fine. A 3-pounder, I'd probably grab a net.
Yeah, trophy fish. 16-foot black diamonds. It goes all the way to the ceiling here at the Grizzly Jig Show. Congratulations, man.
Hey, thank you.
That is going to be a popular rod.
Folks love it. I sure do.
Can the guys on Fish Eat Live get one?
They can.
All right, thank you.
Discounted price. Discounted price.
Hey, Jack Wells. Joel Harris in the building. Have you seen this new rod?
Unreal, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't even know about it.
Hey, I'm telling you, that's gonna knock it out of the park. That's money right there.
I tell you, every day is like Christmas at the Grizzly Jig Show because you just get some new gift to the crappie industry. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. What I said.
Yeah, we're going
Great. Hey, tell us about this new eye-hole jig. Oh, I just happen to have the two suspects here.
Here we go. Now
All right.
listen.
Okay.
His idea is a very good one, and I got to tell you, for a long time I was like, man, I wish that was my idea, and we didn't make it.
Yeah.
And so, building a relationship with him and his wife, we found out that they were actually looking to make it a little bit more efficiently and quickly, right? And so we were going to work together. Now it's a partnership between Blake and Crappie Magnet, and now the Crappie Magnet is making the eye-hole jig with double-cross barbs. So now you can add scent to your jig. You have the double-cross barbs that doesn't rip your plastic. Well, you know, there's very few things we come out with that I go, I'm going to use this every time.
Right.
This will be my jig. In fact, the one I'm holding, the 1/8 is the jig that I use majority of the time. Now it's bigger because I took 20% of the weight out, right? It's bigger than the original eye-hole jig.
That's
which
right.
It adds more scent chamber, makes it a lot bigger for your forward-facing sonar, and it's got that mustad hook on it that I love, and the double-cross barb. I can promise you, if you're a jig fisherman, this is just a better wheel. Surlip them all.
Nice. And how happy is Dude Maddox going to be?
Oh, good night of
Because he
living.
never drops down without scent.
Yeah, I guarantee you, the people that use scent, this is going to change.
Because it stays on so much longer.
That's right. And
You don't
here's
cast
the deal.
it off.
That's right. And so you can just shove it in there. You just shove it in there. And the other cool thing that it does too, look at the difference in this jig than this jig. I got a chartreuse eye now. Just with adding the bait, I added color.
More color contrast to trigger more bites.
That's right. And people like Dude that always use the slab bites.
Yeah.
This just meant, I promise. We went fishing this past summer and we dropped in the first couple fish, no bites. And we're like, okay, this is really embarrassing.
Yeah.
We didn't have one on. And we dropped the next drop with it. Don't.
Yeah.
I mean, bait works. It just does for crappie. And so if you are a bait fisherman, and a single pole jig fisherman in particular, this is it. And I also like the Brandon Smith series. It gives you a little bit better return on your sonar.
Because of that hexagon head?
Hexagon head. And also, it really holds more scent. It takes 2 or more slab bites to go in that one.
Yeah.
Which it just oozes out the whole time you're fishing. So I guarantee you.
And the slab bites come in how many different colors?
Well, we have 3 different colors: white, chartreuse, and then silver glitter. So you can put different colors in there. And listen, I mean, use other people's bait too. I mean, these things work. Ours floats. I'll tell you the difference. The difference between ours and some of the other brands. Not that it's better. Ours floats. Right? This floats.
Yeah.
Which can be good if you want to slow your presentation down.
A more buoyant fall.
Absolutely.
Slower
if you
fall.
want to fish deep, you might want to use someone else's because it's going to fall faster, right? Either way, you can add scent, color right to your jig head and make a huge difference. The other thing too is if you fish this without the bait, it creates a lot of bubbles.
Yeah.
And you're also fishing a much bigger jig head. You get to see better. So my eye can see you right through that right there. So look them all.
Yeah. Jeff Smith, Blake Phillips, congratulations on your awesome new product.
Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Fired up.
Yeah. Ooh, better get you some.
Hey everybody, Jeremy Coe with Sea Arc Boats. We're excited to be here at Grizzly Jig. It's always a great show. Come here at Crothersville, Missouri. Out here in the middle of a cornfield. You wouldn't think it's the largest crappie show in the world, but excited to introduce our new Sea Arc Flex, our Flex 21. It's been a long process coming, and we've got a lot of boats that make great crappie boats, but they just didn't have it all. So with all of our crappie experience, all of our pro staff guys, we sat down and built the perfect crappie boat. In my opinion, I've run a lot of crappie tournaments, seen a lot of fishermen, seen every which way you can catch a sockeye or a speck, however. But I think this is one of the most perfect crappie boats I've seen. The new Sea Arc Flex is 21 foot. It has about an 18-inch offset. It's rated for a 250 horse motor. So this boat's going to touch 60 mile an hour, so you can go anywhere you want. It's got our patented deep V hull. It's a 15-degree dead rise in the back, but when you go to the front, it's like a 45-degree hull in the front. So you almost get like a deep V hull in a lower profile aluminum boat. So if you want a good riding boat, it's going to go across Kentucky Lake, Grenada in rough weather, this is the hull. This boat is full of foam from front to back. Every hole you can get it has foam in it.
Chris, man.
You know Chris.
He's a Sea Arc pro. What's up, buddy?
Good looking boat.
Oh my
Chris,
God.
Chris thinks he's getting a flex, but he just lost his new flex.
Oh, take two.
Take
Thanks,
two.
man, Coda. No, but man, hey, it is a beautiful boat. I mean, this looks like a Cadillac. With
Yeah.
that, is that what type of flooring is that?
So we got the sea deck in there. So sea deck is new to Sea Arc. You can sea deck anything. You can sea deck a 1648 John boat all the way up to a 26-foot catfish boat. So we offer sea deck in every color, customized, and it changes this whole boat. I mean, it changed it after the Mr. Crappie show we had it at. So yeah, it's our full sea deck line. This boat it's exciting to me. Everybody says it's an old man feature, but if you ever rode an air ride seat, you'll never go back.
Well, taking a look at it, it looks like the boat is just built completely on storage compartments. Is that true?
It's all storage.
Yeah.
You know, crappie guys have too much storage.
Oh yeah.
And you get more storage, and then you go buy more crappie stuff at Grizzly Jig.
We gotta have every color.
You gotta have every color.
Every rod.
So we built a huge front deck. I think you can fit like 8 people up there. I'm pretty sure you could.
Yeah.
You can fish 3 people, big old boys like me, 3 across seating in the front. It comes standard with the washdown pump, so you go on catfishing, you go on crappie fishing.
How convenient is that feature?
Oh, it's awesome. If you never had a washdown pump, that's the ticket.
You
right
get the fish scales in your boat, or slime, or you know, sometimes you pick up those crappie and they have a little accident, you know, and
that's right.
You just wash it out with that feature.
That's right. Catch a big old cat head, get him in the boat, big old Asian carp jumps in and spray it right out.
Yeah.
So we went with our ledge system, like we do in our BC. So there's a ledge in between the console and the side of the boat, so it allows you to lay your 14, 16-foot rods all the way down the side of the boat. I think we measured this will fit like an 18-foot rod from front to back that you can put where it'll
good
get
boat
to
for power trolling.
Yeah. So most bass boats that you see, they have like the angled ledge where you can lay your rods next to the passenger seat.
Yeah.
But we made it to where you could lay your trolling rods all the way down each side with the ledge system to try to accommodate. You got a 9.5-foot rod storage, so you can break those 14-footers down, throw your 9-foot jigging poles in there. It's got plenty of storage. And then we're also working on an amp storage system, which I don't know if you've seen that. A lot of the bass boats run it. But the amp storage system goes in the 2 side compartments, and it has all your little tackle tray dividers. That's a huge storage system, so whatever you throw in there is going to slide around.
And tons of room on the back if you're doing, a little long lining out the back.
Yeah, so I'm a big long liner. That's my favorite thing to do.
Okay.
So that was the big thing, is being able to fish 2 people out the back to accommodate 2 across seating and still have room to spin around and turn.
Yeah, plenty of room to walk by. You don't have to walk over the seats.
Yeah, that's right. So
how wide is this boat?
It's 72 on the bottom and it's 95 on the stern up there.
Very spacious.
But you got storage on both sides. You got a 60-gallon live well. So whatever you want to put in this boat is divided.
Yeah.
Put you a bunch of crappie in there. Put you a bunch of catfish, put you some striper, whatever you want to go fish for. That's why it's called the Flex. It's flexible. You can do whatever you want on it.
The ultimate utility boat by
ultimate
CR.
utility boat. So you can fit 5 batteries, charger, power pole pumps in the back.
Yeah.
Should we show them our new patented our cooler system over there?
Well, I've never seen it. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at it.
I'm interested. I know
So it's not as pretty yet. You know, it's a prototype boat.
Yeah.
That's why we're giving it to Joel. We're going to make it real pretty for Chris Mann.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot prettier. It'll be a little bit different system.
What do we got going on?
But in
here?
essence, you'll have your tubes that come in and snake real tight in here.
Are those for oxygen?
No. So you put all your ice in here. You put your drinks. Make you a cooler. This is a cooler. It's obviously insulated. Yeah. Double walled, and it recirculates your water from your live well into your cooler.
No way.
So on them hot days, tournament guy, or you're just trying to keep your fish alive so they don't go bad after a long day of fishing.
Or your drink's cold.
Oh
my gosh. So the ice runoff cools
so it goes in
the water in the pipes, so whenever you run the aerator, the fish get fresh, cold water.
Keep your water cool so you're not having to freeze.
Or if you had a minnow bucket in there, in the summer it's tough to keep minnows alive.
That's right. So
what forward thinking?
Hey, that's what we're about here at CR. Innovation, trying to do the best thing we can.
Yeah.
So one of the cool features that you can't see is inside. So you got your belly tank in here. You got a 41-gallon fuel tank, which is hard to do in an aluminum boat because it either goes in your bench seat, it goes in the back, and it takes all your storage up. All the storage that you're wanting that this boat has, you can't get. So with our V-hull, our fuel tank actually runs in the belly and it runs the V. Yeah. So it's kind of shaped like the bottom of our boat. So you got a 41-gallon tank, and then air ride seats. My favorite thing in the world. If you've never had air ride seats, that is the
shock absorber. Yeah, for those rough waves days.
That's it. So prototype, we will have a 3rd seat, some sort of 3rd seat in the middle of that. So if you're a guide, whatever, you can have a 3rd person or a step up onto the back deck.
Okay.
One of the inside features is there's rigging tubes. You got a rigging tube that runs from the battery compartment to here.
Now I'm sorry, what is a rigging tube?
So that's when, like, if you're a do-it-yourself guy, you're running your transducer cables.
Oh,
It's a big old pipe
for snaking cables.
So and it's only for the customer and the dealer. So there's nothing in it. So you can run them great big old transducer wires, those big heads on them, run them straight. We've got one that runs from the back down that side to the front.
Yeah.
We got one that runs from here to the console, and then one from the console to the front. So you can connect everything, and all of that's just for the customer. We also install a double bass tank 10 gauge heavy duty electronics wire.
Oh wow.
So that comes standard in everything, in all of our boats now. You can see it right here. If I can grab it.
The 10 gauge wire.
Yeah, so right there you've got your...
I don't think people realize the difference of a higher gauge of wire for the clarity of their electronics. Do you?
Well, for the clarity, and I always hear when they turn their motor on, their electronics die.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is due to their rigging. They've got smaller wire. And then, like you said, the clarity, these live scopes, they draw so much power.
Yeah.
If you don't have one of these big heavy duty wires, it's hard to get that clarity. So all you do is run this up your wire, and then stick your wire in there. I think it holds up to 3.
Yeah.
And you just screw it back on, and me and you can stand on opposite sides and pull this, and it won't come off.
I'll be darned.
So it's just a quick connect. So if you're a do-it-yourself guy, plug them in, and you're ready to go.
Nice.
So there's one up here as well for your electronics.
Got a little bit of recessed trolling motor foot pedal area there, and
yeah, that's right.
And man, what a cool color scheme here. Does it come in other options?
So you can get this boat at standard in any color option. Any of our shiny paints or urethane paints. We got 6 camouflages with mossy oak.
Yeah.
You can get it in a flat color. You can do 2-tone. You know, the sky's the limit.
Crappie fishing, maybe possibly a duck killing machine.
Duck killing, you know, if you're like Chris Mann, you have big deer laying on the front.
Oh yeah, I heard he shot some goats at Dale Hollow.
Shot some goats. I saw some goats in a CR. So, but we do have our new ledge system. So most people in aluminum boat, you got to mount locators here. They got cheap little consoles.
Yeah.
So this will move down. If you get a Suzuki now from CARC, they come standard with the digital gauge.
Okay, cool.
So there's no tachometers, no speedometers, nothing. It's all in that little gauge. But you can put a double mount. Cornfield Crappie made a double mount. We just didn't get it on here in time. But you can put 2 16-inch locators up here side by side.
Tons of room.
Tons of room.
Yeah.
And you still have your
gunnel for your, your rods.
Let's come to the front. It's the exciting part. So I don't know if you can see, the storage is huge in all these boxes. It's a little dirty. Everything's shocks on all your doors.
Yeah.
And then the only thing different is these will scoot back to give you a little bit more room on the front.
Okay.
And trolling motor pedal will scoot back. One of my favorite features is the front deck. This is where all the business happens.
Okay. Yeah.
So we run, this is all 3/16 inch on the top deck.
Like a non-skid surface.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So it's real thick metal, so you can mount whatever you want. We have mounting brackets that run underneath the floor here. Okay. And then there's one right here. Yeah. And there's the same on the other side. So you can mount all your locators if you want to put a bridge across here.
Rod holders.
I've seen a lot of live scope systems. You can sit here and shake the front of the boat.
Yeah.
Because it's nowhere to install it. It's just thin metal.
Yeah.
So you can put these on here and it's going to be as solid as you want it. You can still access it. You can pull your plate up and access under there and actually put a lock nut on there, so it's not just through bolt or just self-tappers in there. And then one of my favorite features, so you can get this boat with a recessed pedal.
Okay.
Or you can just get it with a flat plate.
Okay.
One of the cool features is our new mounting system underneath here.
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people take up their storage boxes and kind of have to rig around to get their black boxes in different places on these aluminum boats. So new for this boat, all your electronics come out right here. And this will mount both 2 black boxes right here. So when you take your foot pedal off, all your electronics are on this one plate.
What a phenomenal idea.
You're not running them anywhere else in the boat. It's all right here. 2 black boxes will fit, 1 black box.
With your electricity conveniently located right there.
And then here's your bass tank quick connects. So connect them, mount your locators, and you're done. So
I think you may have created the perfect crappie fishing boat.
It is pretty awesome. I'm so excited as a crappie guy.
Man, it looks good.
Yeah. So 21 foot.
Tell me about these wheels.
We
had a joke about that, but hey, Those are pretty nice mag wheels. We joke, but that is a good looking tandem axle trailer. And Sea-Ark, I love the fact that they add these additional lights.
It just makes it so cool.
That makes it look cool.
It's so pretty driving down the road at night.
It's pretty hip.
Yeah. It makes you feel like a basketball coach.
All right, Jeremy Coe, thank you so much for your time.
Always a pleasure to see you guys. Thank y'all for watching Fish Eat Live.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Go check out the new Sea-Ark Flex, baby.
Right.
Thank you. We're here at the reel counter at Grizzly Jig, and I'm here with Jeff Larch. What's up, man?
No, man, in here trying to sell a little bit of stuff, shake hands, have a good time.
Share the knowledge, am I right?
Absolutely.
And yesterday, you showed me a very unique knot and a very efficient way of tying it. Would you mind doing that again? Yeah. And maybe I want you to do it first in real time, how you do it.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to slow it down and break it down so we all can learn how to do it. Because when I saw you tie that knot, it was kind of like I saw Mozart play the piano. I'm like, how the heck did he do that quick? Okay, so this is a loop knot, which is very popular crappie fishing knot, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a loop knot. I've just simplified it a lot from what other variations are. This is what I use. It's been very successful at holding a lot of fish, even big fish. You know, get that random flathead catfish, and I mean, he'll pull the boat around the lake and it's held for me. So,
you want to see a cool knot? How he ties this loop knot? Come on, come a little closer. It's really unique.
Only one loop through there.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
So
absolutely.
I want you to do it again, just how you normally do it, fast. Here he goes. Boom.
Done deal.
Now I want you to do it slow, because that is just too easy. Why can't I tie a knot like that? Huh?
Practice.
Practice.
It's definitely practice.
Okay, so we're using a little bit of braid there?
Absolutely. One of the tricks that I get with this here is to point your hook away from you.
Okay.
And we'll pinch the head down just like so between my thumb and my index. This gives me the option to be able to get that hook back through that loop that I create real easy. So we've just went through. I like to put it in that last crease of my finger, and that gives me something to pinch down with.
Okay, hold it. Yeah, there we go. Got it.
Now this finger will come in and I make one twist. That open loop I've got, I fish the hook through. I'm going to touch the eye. That gives me the control to cinch it down nice and tight, real close down, so it's a clean knot.
Wow, that is really cool. Thank you for sharing, Jeff.
Hey, y'all try that out. Put some more fish in your boat.
That's
Promise
right.
it works.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started because I got about 5 after. Kirby, Ham, and I both are going to do this seminar. And for you all that don't know Kirby, Kirby has got a show out called Fish Eat Live. How many of you in here have watched that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Need to be more. It's a great show.
What channel?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. And Kirby has got a list of things he's done. He's a professional disc jockey. He lives in Kansas. Just got right out here a while ago, just had an offer to be with Dancing with the Stars. But Kirby gets to go around the world and fish with all the pros and stuff like that. So they teamed Kirby and I today to do this seminar. So hopefully at the end of our presentation, you can walk out of here and say you've learned something. So Kirby, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay. Well, hey, how about a round of applause for David Jones, national champion, pro guy, and just all around great person, one of the favorite people that I did have the wonderful opportunity to interview on Fish Eat Live. We appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you guys subscribing, and it's an honor to be here at the Grizzly Jig. How about a round of applause for Wade Mansfield and his entire staff? This is the Mecca. This is crappie heaven. Am I right? If you're a crappie enthusiast, and we all are, you come to the Grizzly Jig, not just for the knowledge, but for the camaraderie and the faith and the fellowship that comes along with crappie fishing and an underlying tone. Sometimes, if you run into people like the great Chris Mann, who's out here at the Crappie Magnet booth, he'll hit you with a prayer right before you start fishing, and I kind of like that as well, being a Christian myself. But today, I wanted to talk to you guys, and this is an open format because I always say that crappie fishing is an ever-moving Rubik's Cube that you're trying to solve the puzzle. Would that be a fair statement?
Yes.
Because you'll go out and slaughter them one day, won't you? And then the next day you go back with your buddies and it should have been here yesterday. Who's ever said that? Huh? Well, that to me, solving that mystery and making certain that every day is enjoyable and that we create great fellowship on the water and great memories on the water, not only with our friends and our family, but with our higher power, our God. Because I truly feel after I'm fishing, and maybe this is just me, but I want you guys to take like a subconscious note. See how you feel after a good day of crappie fishing. When you're out there in Mother Nature, God's given glory, how do you feel? I always feel that I am a better dad. I feel I'm a better husband. I feel I'm a better employee. I feel I'm a better boss, because you get out there and you're crappie fishing, even though you want to catch them, right? You don't have a care in the world. You're not thinking about that bill that's due. You're not thinking about that task that you have to do. You know, the only thing you're thinking about is that thump. Am I right? You like that thump? That thump? Huh? That thump! Everybody say that thump! That thump! That thump louder! We're going to church! Somebody say that thump! What is it about that thump that just drives us crazy? Do you know, David?
I don't know. It's something that we chase and chase and chase. We never can get enough.
It's the best drug on the planet!
Hope you guys enjoyed that recap of the 2023 Grizzly Jig Show. Put it on your calendar for next year. Always the weekend before the Super Bowl. Just a great time sharing the knowledge and the passion and the love for crappie fishing, and a great time supporting the largest crappie store in the nation, the Grizzly Jig Show, and we had a blast. Now, time for a drum roll. Here are our winners in the 2023 Soar Lip 'em All Crappie Getaway Giveaway. First off, congratulations, Rod White, followed by Larry Weeble, Sam Bowling, and I believe Todd Becker. Congratulations, you guys are in for a crappie fishing adventure of a lifetime, hosted by the one and only John Godwin at the Crappie Compound, owned by Les and Lois Smith. Some of the best fishermen in the world are going to be there sharing their camaraderie, their fellowship, their love for the sport, and putting you guys on some of the biggest crappie you have ever caught. I promise you, you're going to have a good time, and you're going to be on an episode of Fish, Eat, Live. Subscribe to that channel. Hit that like button. We want to continue having this channel grow, and we sincerely appreciate you guys watching Fish, Eat, Live. God bless.
Thank you so much for watching Fish, Eat, Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish, Eat, Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell, because we want you to come be a part of this.